There are seasons when life does not feel manageable. It feels loud, fast, and unstable. Like everything important is shifting at the same time. Your mind races ahead. Your body stays tense. Your thoughts keep scanning for what could go wrong next. And even when nothing is happening in this exact moment, your nervous system acts like danger is still present. If that's where you are right now, you are not failing. You are responding to pressure. But today, we are going to talk about something deeper than just calming down. We are talking about how to experience real anxiety relief in the middle of chaos, without pretending life is easy, and without waiting for everything to settle first. Because peace is not something you earn when life gets quiet. Peace is something you learn to carry while life is still moving. Take a slow breath with me before we begin. Inhale slowly. Hold. And release. Good. Let's walk through this together. Most people think anxiety is a mindset problem. It is not. Anxiety is a survival response. Your brain is designed to detect threats and prepare you to act quickly. When something feels uncertain, overwhelming, or unpredictable, your system increases alertness. Heart rate rises, muscles tighten, thoughts speed up, focus narrows. Your body is trying to protect you, but here is the problem. Your nervous system cannot tell the difference between real immediate danger, imagined future danger, emotional overwhelm, uncertainty, or lack of control. It reacts the same way to all of them. So when life feels chaotic, your system stays in protection mode. Not for minutes, sometimes for weeks, months, even years. And no human body is meant to live permanently braced. That is why anxiety feels exhausting. You are not weak. You are overactivated. And faith is not meant to shame that response. Faith is meant to steady it. Many people misunderstand biblical peace. They assume it means problems disappear. But listen carefully to this promise. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and petition, present your requests to God, and the peace of God will guard your heart and your mind. Notice the wording. Peace guards you. That means chaos can still exist around you while stability grows inside you. Peace is not environmental control. Peace is internal protection. Imagine standing in heavy rain, but holding an umbrella that keeps you dry. The rain did not stop, but you are shielded. That is the biblical model of peace, not escape from life, protection within life. Chaos overwhelms because it removes predictability. And predictability is what makes humans feel safe. When routines break, when plans fail, when outcomes are uncertain, your mind tries to regain control by thinking harder. More scenarios, more analysis, more what-if questions. But the more you try to control what cannot be controlled, the louder anxiety becomes. Because your brain interprets the continued uncertainty as unresolved danger, so it increases pressure. More thinking, more tension, more urgency. This is why anxiety often gets worse the more you try to force certainty. Control is not the cure, stability is. And stability comes from grounding, not predicting. You cannot think clearly while your nervous system is alarmed. So the first step is physical regulation. Slow breathing tells your brain the threat is not immediate. Let's do this together. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold gently for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly for 6 seconds. Again, inhale, hold, exhale longer than you inhaled. Long exhalations activate calming responses in the body. Do this several times a day, not because it fixes everything, but because it gives your system permission to stand down. You cannot experience deep peace while your body is still preparing to fight or flee. Regulation creates space for faith to settle in. Anxiety stretches time forward. It pulls tomorrow's fears into today's moment. Faith does the opposite. Faith narrows focus. Jesus said, "Do not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." This is not avoidance. This is psychological wisdom. When everything feels out of control, ask one grounding question. What is actually required of me today? Not next year, not worst case scenario, not every possible outcome. Just today. Most chaos becomes manageable when reduced to the present day. You do not need strength for your entire future. You need strength for this step, and that is always more available than you think. When life feels chaotic, structure is calming. Not rigid control, simple anchors. Morning grounding, midday reset, evening release. 3 moments where you intentionally slow down. Even if each is only 5 minutes. Consistency tells your nervous system life still has rhythm, and rhythm creates safety. God designed life around rhythms, day and night, seasons, rest and work. You are meant to live in patterns that stabilize you, not in constant reaction. Some thoughts repeat because they are trying to solve uncertainty, but thinking harder rarely produces peace. Instead, try observation without engagement. When a fear thought appears, label it gently. That is a worry thought. That is a future prediction. That is uncertainty, discomfort. Labeling creates distance. Distance reduces emotional intensity. Then redirect attention to what is physically present. Your breathing, the chair beneath you, sounds in the room. Presence interrupts mental spiraling. Chaos lives in imagined futures. Peace lives in awareness of now. One of the most comforting truths is this: God is not anxious. He is not surprised. He is not rushing. He is not reacting. If the one who holds all outcomes is steady, you are allowed to borrow that steadiness. Trust does not mean understanding everything. Trust means resting in someone who does. Picture placing a heavy burden into stronger hands. You may still walk forward, but you are not carrying it alone. That changes how weight feels. Real peace is not emotional numbness. It is quiet confidence while uncertainty remains. It feels like breathing more freely, thinking more clearly, moving more slowly, and responding instead of reacting. Peace does not erase difficulty. It gives you capacity inside difficulty. That is far more powerful. Before we close, settle your body again. Let your shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw. Slow inhale, gentle exhale. Whatever feels overwhelming right now, you do not have to solve it in this moment. You only need to remain present, supported, and steady. God's peace does not arrive when life becomes simple. It arrives when you release the need to control everything at once. Chaos may still exist around you, but it does not have to rule within you. You are steadier than your thoughts suggest. You are stronger than your fear predicts. And you are not walking this moment alone. Stay here for one more breath. Slow inhale. Slow release. Peace is here. If this message helps settle something inside you, stay with that feeling a moment longer. Let your body remember what calm feels like. And if you need continued peace tonight, there are more messages here waiting for you. You don't have to rush back into the noise. Stay steady, stay grounded, and rest in the quiet strength that is holding you.